Again in to score, Nichols from second, John from first, and around to touch them all, Nick Johnson, the big home run. With the 3-run shot, Alex Starbuck was due up next. I think we'll have a pinch hitter for Starbuck to the plate. Still nobody gone in the inning. 8-0 game. This one on the ground to Jones at first, and it looks like he'll take it himself. Or Cadle, who took over for Jones at first. Jacob Cadle makes the play. I thought that was Jacob, so Jacob takes care of the play there. First out of the inning. No problem. Go right ahead. So one man gone in the inning, and at the plate up next, it should be John Neese. John Neese does stand in. John tripled his last time up. Or actually walked and tripled before that.
At the plate, number 22, John Neese.
Neese a couple of walks and a triple in the game. And the RBI triple. That came back in the third inning. John Neese stands with a 1-1 count. One man gone, and the base is empty after the big home run by Nick Johnson of the Bulldogs to give them that 8-0 lead. That pitch is a strike to John Neese, so 1-2 the count on John. We're in the bottom of number 6, and the Bulldogs 5 runs already in this inning. And strike 3 caught on John Neese for out number 2. So John down for the first time in the ball game. He'd been on base twice with walks, a triple, had driven in a run.
It's the shortstop, number 5, Josh Strickland.
Strickland due up next, single, drove in a run his last time up. That was in the 5th inning. Strickland officially 1 for 3 in the ball game, and the 8-0 Bulldog lead. Again, Zach Kornblum getting roughed up a bit in this inning. 3-run shot by Nick Johnson, the biggest part of the damage done so far. Beautiful night at Kernersville Glen in Kernersville, home of the Bulldogs. Here's a ball smacked to the outfield. Going to get through for the base hit. 2-out double. A 2-out double out to left center field by Josh Strickland. So the double by Strickland, his second hit of the night. He's headed toward third of the throw in. So again, the lazy throw comes in. Strickland takes third.
At the plate, the pitcher, number 28, Nick Rogers.
Okay, Nick Rogers stands in, and Murray White spot in the order. Nick Rogers out of NCA&T. So Rogers at the plate. He's got a big stick. He's hit that college pitching, and he's hit it well. First pitch, though, to him a strike from Kornblum. He's the 9th man at the plate this inning. The Bulldogs have batted all the way around in the inning. Started things off with a pop-up in the air by Rivenbark. Was dropped by the catcher. Then Rivenbark took off to second. Then he took off to third on a throwing error. Then Rivenbark in to score. After that, it became on and on and on for these Kernersville Bulldogs, who lead at 8-0 in the game. And they've got a runner at third base. That's Josh Strickland. Again, Nick Rogers at the plate with the count at 2-1 on Nick. Nick Rogers, Northwest Guilford, NCA&T. Here's the Kornblum pitch. Just misses on Nick. Count goes 3-1 on Rogers. Rogers readies himself again. And this is called strike 2 on Nick Rogers. Nick now at the plate, count 3-2. Count runs full on Nick. Get our man at third. 2 men gone in the inning. Rogers gets ready. Here's the pitch by Kornblum on the ground. Foul ball rolls toward the dugout of the Prolific Power. So Nick Rogers back to the plate. Count will stay full at 3-2 on Nick. Zach Kornblum is going to get set on that mound again to face off with Nick Rogers. The 3-2 pitch. Up in the air, straight up. Shortstop Wall underneath it, coming in, and he'll make the play. So Mike Wall, the pop-up, takes care of Nick Rogers. And again, in the inning, 5 runs in the score for the Bulldogs to give them an 8-0 lead. The 3-run home run by Nick Johnson, the big blast. Again, we played 6, 3-0.
6 complete innings of play. Your score is Kernersville Bulldogs 8, Prolific Power 0.
Again, 8-0, the Bulldogs over the Power on the GreenSportSports.com Game of the Week.